Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video, we'll be tackling Aurora boss Hell Mode 4 with a twist, without any meta SSR like Lily, like Rosa, and the other very fancy SSR like Marcia as well, right? So not everyone gonna have them, and probably you're not going to target someone with for Rosa as well. Then for today's, this team here will be helping you for your Aurora grind journey, alright? It's very free to play because most of the unit here are gonna be SR unit, and that's gonna be one SSR that everyone is gonna have. Alright, but first of all, this team here is not made by me, it's actually made by Klips, which is my union member as well. Right, so this is Klips. He's the one that shared me his team comp, he shared me his recording, he shared me his team build, and also explained to me how it actually works, which is surprisingly, his team can actually grind Hell 4, alright? Hell 4, which is a lot of player is actually grinding the boss with, like, I don't know, Lily for example, or Rosa, right? Alright, so his team here, so let's take a look here. At the history part, he's grinding everything at Hell 4 now, and the Aurora team here is grinding is at Diting, Viper, Valerian, Sanya, and gonna be Linglor. So this is the 7-day free to play SSR we're able to get, and then the other here is all about SR. Alright, so he did manage to share me his equipment and also shell and the stats to focus as well. So let me break down one by one. So the first one is going to be Viper. So your Viper here, he have him max skill up, but I think the unit that you the skill up here doesn't really matter too much, because based on the recording video he did share to me, it doesn't seem like it requires that much of a skill up. I think his skill him up is for the PvP content. He's using Viper for one of his main unit. So in my opinion, I don't think Viper needs the skill up, but it does help though, with a little bit of multiplier, with a little bit extra chance for the attack down and speed down. But I do think that it's not really that important. I think the other unit is more important. So Viper here is being the dispeller, because you want to dispel the boss stack, right? You don't want the boss to actually stack it up. So if we take a look at the boss here, Aurora, I haven't grinded the Hell 4 yet. I don't have the resources to go for it. I'm messing up with other stuff. Sorry, not the Curse Shield, it's the Accumulate Anger, which is the stack of the thing on the boss. You want to actually hit away the stack, so the boss can only convert a very minimal amount of the anger stack into the wrath, which is if the boss actually have 15 of the wrath stack, then the boss will instantly cast 1 AoE damage. So you want to actually get rid of the stack fast, and you want Viper to help you dispel away the immunity, because the boss is gonna have immunity at the start, and then with the immunity off, you can actually apply like speed down, attack down to increase your team's survival. Because if your team actually one unit actually die, then Aurora will go into damage boost form, because when there's 5 enemies, which is all our 5 unit at the battleground, then Aurora faces them in her normal state. But for every one enemy unit is defeated, which is every one of our enemies actually die, then Aurora becomes more berserk. So you don't want that to happen. You want to actually dispel the boss and also apply attack down to the boss to not make the boss able to one-shot you. Alright, so the Viper he's going for is basically focused on effect accuracy. So every 3-piece set here, he's focused with effect accuracy. Alright, this is HP. And then the other one is effect accuracy. So you basically want Viper to apply the attack down and speed down if possible, and also dispel the boss, because you have the 75% chance to apply dispel. And then he's going with Black Flag, basically make Viper rotate her skill faster and her turn faster as well. Effect accuracy from the Viper, the Black Flag passive as well. So this is the equipment build for Viper. And then it's going to be our main DPS output is going to be Diting. Alright, our god Diting, the single target boss. Everything is maxed out for Diting. Okay, your main DPS output. And then this shell here, you don't really need to go for Striker. Okay, so why he's using this shell? Because he don't really have the White Fang for Onslaught and Foray at the same time. He want to get the White Fang with Onslaught and Foray, but he don't have it. But he do have the Onslaught and Foray on the Striker shell, so in the end he went for the Striker shell. And then his passive is actually very godlike. He have enemies attack by 20%. He have crit rate increase, and also Disorder, which is the element Dating is using, damage deal by 5%. Alright, so he have a very stacked shell. And then this is not awakened, alright, so it's a max level but it's not awakened yet, but he's going for Onslaught and Foray. So basically the stats here is focusing on crit rate, crit damage, and also high attack. So attack bonus here, crit rate here, and crit damage here. But from what he mentioned, he want the thing to actually with some speed. You don't want the thing to go out full DPS without any speed. So you really want to have a little bit of decent speed here, like plus 90. He did mention that his DT is mega fast because he has some issue with him going right after Aurora apply the curse shield. So he want DT to be faster to actually get rid of that. Okay, then the next one is going to be Valorant. So Valorant here, you have one very core thing, which is the deep sleep. You have to max skill the deep sleep, sorry, the S3 here, to have the hazy dream bubble at the start of the combat. Then for Valorant here, you're going to build her basically very high HP, build as many HP as possible, and using Gigabyte. So the Gigabyte here is for after Valorant the bubble pops up, or after the bubbles turn end. You want Valorant to actually try to take her action fast enough to help her rotate her turn and also skill to make her S3 back up. Okay, so Gigabyte here is to help you push up her turn meter to take more action, because you're not going to build your Valorant fast. You want to build your Valorant with high HP to provide more shield. Okay, so he's using Gigabyte here, and Gigabyte is going to be very helpful here because not just the boss is going to take action, there's also 2 little mob here will help you boost your Gigabyte turn meter push. Then for Sanya here, it's going to be your healer. Alright, other than Linglo, you're going to need another healer here. Now, so Valorant is providing you shield, though Sanya is for this cleanse for your team debuff, and also your Linglo is going to help you cleanse your team debuff. And also Sanya here have a revive kit as well, so in case your team actually someone's gonna die, Sanya can help you revive. He did not skill up anything about Sanya, it's just basically the base kit of Sanya. It's going for Gigabyte as well. Alright, so he have a passive of increased healing though, to increase overall healing, but you do notice that his shell is not really everything min-maxing, because the shell is actually not awakened, and also the matrix sex effects doesn't affect. He just want the 3 speed. You want your Sanya to be fast, so he's going for with some speed module and also a mixture of some cure set. Is just basically increase sub tankiness. You don't want your Sanya to get 1 nuke. Okay, then the last one is gonna be Linglo. So Linglo here no skill up at all as well. Nothing is skill up. Build your Linglo very fast, and just you want Linglo to AoE heal, AoE cleanse, and also put up immunity to protect your whole team. Then Linglo here is going for Artisan. It's very one of the core you need, because if your character is gonna die, you need Artisan to put up the shield to protect your team. Okay, so Linglo here building very fast. Alright, basically he's fast swift rush and also a mixture of Bramble to have a defense increase and also a counter attack chance. So because Linglo, every time Linglo counter attack, she will help you heal. Alright, heal your 2 allies with the lowest HP percentage at 10% of their max HP. Then before healing, 60% chance to purify 1 debuff. It will cleanse the debuff for you. And if you don't have debuff, it will apply wave prayer, basically give you some extra healing as well. Okay, so this team here will take like 4 minutes to 5 minutes, but it's a pretty consistent win rate around 70 to 80%. So now let's take a look how the runs looks like. So this is the recording he provided to me. You can see here it took this team for 4 minutes long to actually clear the boss. So it's basically sustain your team. You want your team to maintain your whole team survive through Linglo and also Sanya heal, and Valorant cheat death and also provide shield. Then Viper here is for your dispel and also mainly for your debuff to the boss to reduce the boss attack down, and D-Ting will slowly chip off the boss HP. Alright, now let's take a look how it looks like. Let me lower down a bit. Alright, so Valorant will instantly cast the Hazy Dream at the start, and then the mob will give the boss immunity. Okay, then after that Linglo will help you heal up your team. Alright, look at the HP bar here, it's very important to put up the immunity and also the heal. And then Sanya will second heal your team. Okay, then Viper is gonna try to dispel the immunity, but if you fail to dispel, it's also fine because it's just the beginning of the game. Your whole team here still have a very good condition. But if your second dispel fail, it might actually be in danger because you might actually can't heal enough to provide your team. Right, so Linglo provide the Artisan shield and then also heal your team. Sanya second heal your team again. So basically your team here is very comfortable with the healing amount now. Right, then D-Ting will slowly chip up the HP. Now the mob reapply the immunity to the boss. Then we have Viper here to stack up his stack. Then after that, Viper is gonna dispel the immunity to help you debuff the boss. Right, the boss is gonna do some damage. D-Ting slowly chip off the HP. Sanya heal again. Then the mob do some AoE damage. D-Ting is gonna dispel the immunity, apply attack down and speed down. This is gonna be very good to increase the survivability for your team. Alright, then do some AoE damage. Then Sanya turn meter push again. Then Sanya heal again for your whole team and cleanse the debuff. Because if you don't cleanse the debuff will actually slowly get rid of your HP by like a DOT thing to slowly poison. Alright, then D-Ting damage again. Then the mob help the boss cleanse and also apply immunity. So that's the reason why you need Viper here to keep on chip off the immunity and apply the attack down and speed down, so you have more survival time and also DPS moment. Alright, Sanya passive heal. Viper do some damage here. Then D-Ting slowly chip off. Linglord AoE heal and also apply immunity. So your team is back to max HP. Then Aurora do damage again. But Aurora, keep note, Aurora is going to have a max stack of the 15 rod stack. Then Aurora will be able to cast AoE damage. Alright, dispel and also apply attack down and speed down again, which is good. So you have more time to actually remove the stack. Alright, nice stack. Sana is going to heal again. AoE heal. Now Valorant is back up to the Hazy Dream, which is going to be very good for survivability. Dispel and apply speed down and attack down. Artisan provides shield for your D-Ting. Then Linglord AoE heal again. Sanya heal again. Aurora is going to do AoE damage. 15 stack. Aurora cast another S3. So your team here have to block down this double AoE. But with Viper here applying the attack down, it greatly reduces the boss damage. So your team won't actually get two shot by the AoE damage of Aurora. Right, so same thing, just keep on sustaining to apply the heal for your whole team. Then D-Ting chip off the HP a little bit more. Viper apply debuff again. It did not apply the attack down though, but it's still fine. You have enough time to heal back your team. Aurora S1 and heal again. Valorant apply some shield and also overtime heal. AoE damage again. Viper trigger counter attack and try to dispel, but it failed. Sanya heal again. Another S1. The boss left a little bit of more HP. Alright, Artisan put out the shield and AoE heal again. Viper S1. Aurora do another AoE damage. Sanya AoE heal again. Okay, D-Ting. Let's go. S3. Then it clear the boss. Alright, so this is how the team looks like. It will take very long, but basically the whole team idea will be surrounding around 3 support. Alright, so we have shield support here and also buffer support. Sanya and Linglord, basically they are the both healer and both cleanser as well. Viper will be your dispeller. If you have Viper but you don't want to train him, you can basically replace Viper with hand reach, for example, for the dispel and also apply debuff. But the reason why the free-to-play team works well is because of Viper applying the attack down to reduce the boss damage. Probably Claws works as well, but you need, if you want to put Claws here, then you need another dispeller to dispel the boss immunity. So Viper is actually the best in slot for the free-to-play team, and D-Ting just slowly chip off. Alright, so basically if you follow my other video guide, you basically already realize that D-Ting is very useful, and we are basically using D-Ting in most of our content. So yeah, basically that's it. Hope this video actually help you guys out who don't have a very good team for Aurora Hell for, and probably a very good showcase for you to show that a free-to-play friendly team can also grind Hell for Aurora. Alright, so basically that's it. So if you have any question, you can feel free to comment down. I will try to help you solve as well, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is GenMP, SPVCEJVMQ, Trendcan, thank you so much for your support. And also special thanks for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Janada, Agni, Wang Seymour, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwalks, Rimu, Chani, Antonio Winterspoon, Cragran, Calamity, Rocco Standions, Jordan Alons. Special thanks for your support. And also special thanks for the Super Thanks MVP, HMZ, RY, and X reads. Thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest tag. Thank you so much for Code Wilderness, Calamity, Acne, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Choni. Thank you so much for your support.